What's up, people? It's your boy Shogun. Just in the studio, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Um, just checking the world out on a different end. Excited about the things that are transpiring and happening. And that's always a blessing when things happen, and start to come into fruition. That's always a good thing. But one thing you are going to come up against is obstacles, as everybody does. Everybody comes up against obstacles. Everything is not going to be laid out and just made easy access. Let me explain something to you. I've been on this journey for years, not weeks, not months, but years. You know what I'm saying? And hey, what's up, brother? How you doing today? How's everybody doing? That's good. It's always, one thing I look at it's always a good day, man, when you wake up and you can actually say, I'm woke again, because that gives you an opportunity to go after your goals and things like that. And that's what my everyday mission is about, trying to reach a goal every day. Like I said, believe me, I'm human, you know what I'm saying? I have setbacks, downfalls. I have things that stop me, from grinding. Hey, I respect that, brother. You got to get it in every day. That's one thing, as my friend on here, Mr. Martin, was saying, just working, getting it in. That's what you got to do every day, people. You got to get it in. As I always say, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. In order for things to happen, you got to make them happen. They're not just going to happen because you think they're supposed to happen. It's not like that, Everything that, it's just like what I have here. What I have here is things of working hard to get to it. I had to go back to school. I had to, hustle to get all this stereo equipment and everything. And I'm still working on getting things the way I want to. Like I said, that's the thing about it. But I found out that in order for me to make it happen, I gotta go after it every day. Believe me, it's not easy. Sometimes, you ever feel like, man, I'm just working too hard. I want to just sit back, give up or something like that. Hey, believe me, I understand, people, but giving up is not the answer. Pressing forward and going forward and, going after what you want. And like I tell everybody, like, say the things that I do, the reason is because I do it for my children. I got to make sure they see that in order to obtain things in life, you got to go after them. Nothing's going to come to you just, waiting for it to come. You got to go after what you want. And luckily, my children, they have got an understanding that, hey, I got to go after it. And like I said, I watch them on a day-to-day basis as they do what they do. And, I got to say, I got to look at it. I'm blessed as a father to have my kids, following footsteps, and that's the important thing. I don't know, people, like I said on the thing, it's just Shogun kicking it today. That's all it is. I'm just kicking it today. I'm here in the studio going through, my music that I have, getting more music for the station. Right now, I'm listening to unsigned artists and their music. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you as well. Good morning to everybody. Hey, those that stopped in, dropped in, hey, good morning to you, blessings. But like I said, I'm listening to some unsigned artist music that actually plays in the rotation on the station. And one thing that I found out that's I don't fault you or anything like that as far as how you are, as far as with your grind and everything like that. But like say my grind has been a grind that I gotta put out to get anything. I never was handed anything. And I think that's what a lot of people nowadays, they believe that things are handed to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I be telling my lady, you know what I'm saying, the things like when I get something, I appreciate it so much because I look at when I was a little kid, living on Buffalo Street in Ohio, we didn't have much, you know what I'm saying? And there was like 4 of us before, my youngest brother and sister joined. But, I don't know if anybody understands, our Christmas at one time came in a panel truck, you know what I'm saying? But you know how some people be wishing for G.I. Joe and for the Kung Fu grip. We had them army men that came in a pack of 1,000. The little plastic army man that stayed in one position, didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. Like, now, like I said, they got all this stuff, and I can appreciate everybody used to having all this because times have changed. That's the thing about it. Times change. But the thing about it, I just appreciate things a little differently than some people may, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, where I live, I appreciate it. I mean, like this morning, like I said, I took my baby to work, came back, and the first thing I started doing was cleaning because, I have a problem. I'm very organized. Like I even told my baby, I was like, somebody was in my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell, not that somebody did it on purpose or I'm thinking somebody took something. No, it's just, some people do not be attentive to other people's stuff as I be attentive to my own stuff. So I know when things are moved and stuff. Like I can walk in, I can tell if somebody moved a pencil. You know what I'm saying? That might be crazy or something like that. And my lady be talking to me, she's like, man, I didn't do it. I like, babe, I ain't saying you did it. I'm just saying I noticed it's been touched. You know what I'm saying? Because if I sit my phone down, I sit it a certain way. Like I said, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little OCD or whatever it is, but that's just how I am, I'm a neat freak. You got to understand, I'm ex-military. Memorial Day coming up, I, give it up to all the fallen soldiers and stuff. Salute to you. And the thing about it, it's a blessing that some of us have the ability to be at a free spot in life. And when I mean freedom, you know what I'm saying? There's men that gave their lives for all this to be possible for you. So why not try to get more in life when you're in a position where you can get what you want, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. But like I said, today is just Shogun, just kicking it today. That's all. I'm just kicking it today. I'm just glad I woke up this morning and got another opportunity to breathe some of this air and to pursue my goals in life. You have goals. Remember, my suggestion is to get short, mid, and long range goals. Short range goals, like I said, maybe it be you plan to accomplish something this week, you know what I'm saying? And then the mid range goal, maybe you can achieve something in a month. Long range goal, 6 months. Like I said, it depends on how you want to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I do. I set goals for myself. And so far, they're coming. Like I said, I still got to work on them. More things to do. My main thing is my next biggest goal is to have everything up and running in full fashion and start doing live interviews again. That's the main goal that I'm focusing on. And right now, I want to make sure everything's intact with the station, as far as my equipment, as far as my broadcasting and everything. Then I have other things that I'm, doing. And like I said, people, you know, appreciate the blessings that you're given. Appreciate the blessing that you was given today. And that was the opportunity to wake up. So, hey, I'm going to get up out of here. For those who tuned in, I appreciate it. Y'all have a great Sunday. I'll be back. Like I said, come back now and then, every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes I disappear, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that I'm happy about, they're talking about they're going to be doing that football season. So I can't wait, you know what I'm saying, to, have my first football game in the man cave, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all have a good one. Stay safe, you know what I'm saying? Stay COVID free. And hey, count your blessings. Peace.